Right now, one question is everywhere. Did I miss silver? Is it already too late? Should I wait for a pullback? And honestly, these questions make sense because silver has moved, and when something starts moving, fear of being late kicks in. But before you decide anything, you need clarity because silver doesn't move the way people expect it to. And misunderstanding this is exactly why most people always arrive at the wrong time. So, let's start by breaking the biggest myth. Most people think cheap means silver hasn't moved yet, but that's not what cheap actually means. Cheap doesn't mean price, cheap means mispriced relative to reality. So instead of staring at the chart, ask better questions. Has silver suddenly discovered massive new supply? No. Has industrial demand collapsed? No. Have governments stopped printing money? Definitely not. So if nothing fundamental has improved, why does price keep acting like everything is fine? The answer is simple. Silver isn't expensive. Silver is suppressed. And historically, silver stays quiet not because it's weak, but because it's being controlled until control breaks. Now, here's where things get even more interesting. For decades, people thought of silver as just poor man's gold, a monetary metal, a hedge. But that view is outdated. Today, silver is something much bigger. It is a strategic industrial metal. Silver is critically for solar energy, electric vehicles, electronics, AI infrastructure, military and defense system. And here's the part most people overlook. Silver isn't easily replaceable. It's not easily recyclable and you can't print it when supply runs tight. But the biggest twist, most silver isn't mined on purpose, it's a byproduct of mining other metals, which means even if silver prices rise, supply doesn't magically increase. Demand can surge quickly, supply takes years. That imbalance builds quietly until one day it stops being quiet. So, at this point, some people say, but silver is already up, the move must be over. That's where history tells a very different story. Silver always moves in three phases. First, accumulation. Smart money buys while nobody cares. Then disbelief. Prices rises but most people hesitate and doubt. Finally, panic. Price goes vertical and everyone rushes in. Now ask yourself honestly, are people euphoric right now? Is silver dominating headlines? Is retail all in? No. People are still confused, still cautious, still asking if it's too late. And that's important because real tops feel obvious. This movement feels uncomfortable, and discomfort is where opportunity usually lives. So let's reframe the conversation. The real question isn't is silver cheap? The real question is compared to what? Compared to global money supply expansion, silver is cheap. Compared to exploding industrial demand, silver is cheap. Compared to gold historically, silver is still cheap. Compared to replacement and extraction costs, silver is extremely cheap. Silver doesn't need perfect conditions to rise. It only needs continued demand, limited supply, and growing distrust in paper systems. And the reality is, those conditions already exist. So, is the opportunity over? No. But here's the honest part most people won't say. The easy patience phase may be ending. The next phase doesn't reward comfort, it rewards conviction. Silver is volatile. It will be volatile. It will shake people out. It will test emotions. And then, when nobody feels ready, it will do what it has always done, move violently and suddenly. The real risk with silver isn't buying too early. The real risk is standing on the sidelines waiting for certainty while history quietly repeats itself. Silver never rings a bell at the bottom, it rings it after the move. And by then, the question won't be is silver still cheap? It will be why didn't I act when it was ignored?